Yellowstone, the Black Hills of South Dakota, Grand Teton, the Grand Canyon, and Zion National Park are the real characters for many of Hollywood's best American adventures.
I just enjoy the scenery.
I don't have the words to describe it. My vocabulary is not suited for this.
The Grand Tetons, and then we see Bryce Canyon, and we see Zion, we see Grand Canyon, and then you see up in the Lake Powell area, Monument Valley. I mean, it's just an amazing part of the world. Things just always get more beautiful every day.
We got real close to an elk yesterday. It was beautiful. I'd never seen an elk before. That's my favorite thing, is the nature and seeing the animals. The bison. We got really close to the bison also, and seeing the babies nurse.
Ready to go. Another day. Beautiful day in the parks.
Is there an epic adventure in America's national parks for you?
We are going to Yellowstone, to Old Faithful, and going to see some wonderful sights today. Everybody ready to go?
Yes!
Yellowstone is widely believed to be the first national park in the world. It was established by the U.S. Congress and signed into law by President Ulysses S. Grant on March 1st, 1872.
And when we talk about thermophiles, basically what these are heat-loving microorganisms, the bacteria that live within these mineral springs and hot springs, and they're what gives these springs all of their beautiful colors.
Oh, Tim is wonderful. He does a great job, yes. I think he enjoys it, which shows.
I get to travel, I get to see great places, I get to be with great people, and I'm always learning. It's always something new. All right, so folks, we're going to see what we can see here in a moment. A big jam way out there, 1 o'clock position. It's bear.
Knock the bear off the list now.
They take you all over the place, and they tell you all about the history. That you would never get that if you went by yourself.
Where we try to make you realize some of the things that are very relevant to the areas that you visit, and to help give you a better connection to some of the problems that they face. Yesterday we had mentioned about the wolves and the reintroduction of the wolves into the park. That is a big issue. On one hand, it makes sense for the ecology of the park. On the other hand, it's how they migrate outside of the park and how they affect people, especially ranchers. We get these groups out here and they see this and they hear these issues that are very relevant. It pulls them in, and that's what we want to do.
And so as the water comes down, depending on the temperature changes, different thermophiles are different colors.
It's amazing, all the heat coming up from under the earth, and it makes all this steam and colors. It's just amazing that can happen.
Yellowstone has more geysers and hot springs than anywhere else on Earth, with half of the world's geothermal features. These are the most diverse and intact group of geysers, hot springs, mud pots, and fumaroles on the planet.
Fountain paint pots. And all I see is bubbling. Why is that bubbling? Because it's hot, right?
Gases are coming out.
Gases, all right. Something I've never seen in my life.
This is a geyser. It's wonderful. And you can see the thermophile bacteria have turned it rust over here. How does this happen? You know, it's amazing. Natural hot tub.
This is a photographer's dream, and to see the scenery of geysers, experience magnitude you just can't describe. It's a wonderful opportunity to be able to do this, different than any place that I've been.
How can you explain it? It's just awesome. Isn't it wonderful that we have this right in the States?
It is. It's a different world.
And I'm hoping that you'll all take advantage of the many things to do at the Old Faithful Complex, because it has a mix of everything that this park is about. The eruptions can last 2 to 5 minutes. They can spout water up to 180 feet high, and at any given eruption it can be 10 to 12,000 gallons of water.
Well, we're waiting for the Old Faithful to erupt, and we're going to try to get some pictures and video it and do all the good stuff that we have to do here. Yeah. Getting closer.
Anytime, we're waiting.
We're waiting.
It's a very spiritual moment. It's just gorgeous. The wonderment in the act of nature and just trying to understand it all and the power and the beauty. It's just all wrapped up. It's just all wrapped up and it's so beautiful.
Wow, that's something.
Did you get to see it? Did you get to see it? Yeah, good.
Takes your breath away.
It does, yeah.
Takes your breath away.
We've waited 70 years to come out and check this section out, and now we're here.
I'm here in honor of my mother. She always wanted to see Yellowstone, the only place in the world she really wanted to see. And she died before that, and I am doing this in her honor. And I keep thinking about her through this trip, how much she would have loved to see all the beautiful things here.
So that wonderful building, that's the Old Faithful Inn. It's considered the world's largest log cabin or structure with a roof of up to 84 feet high.
As you could see, it's gigantic. The amount of craftsmanship that actually went into this place to construct a building like this.
We were up on the second floor, and it was really very quaint. It was nice to be in something that was that old and preserved. I think everyone should come and visit at least once.